Let's talk about the sexual abuse, right? I'm somebody that, I speak on it and I bring awareness when it comes to the sexual abuse. And I think that, a lot of people need to sit here, do their research and stuff like that before they'll start bringing somebody down. I could use me as an example, right? I'm speaking and I'm reacting to the DJ academics, situation lately. I can't let my past get in the way of what's going on in that situation, because until they don't go to court, we can't say, oh, he's guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty. So at the end of the day, regardless, no matter how much evidence is out there, right? I can't sit here and say, oh, yes, he did it. They have to go through a whole process on that, right? So the same thing goes on here, right? I think a lot of people, I don't know if people are doing it to, for clicks and views. I know a lot of people are sincere when they speak on sexual abuses and stuff like that. And they really do want to bring awareness. But there are others on here that are sitting here and are actually taking these type of topics as a game. I get depressed. I remove myself from people. I know I'm a mess at times, so I'm letting God fix me. Yeah, and that's what we're supposed to do. Like, there's a lot of people that are negative on here on YouTube, on social media, that want to bring a lot of people on here that are positive down. And I see that. And I think people should let people, do their own thing on their own channels. Like, now, if somebody's on here, like, being a predator or something like that, all right, I agree. Expose them. You got the evidence, expose them to the fullest. And, let's do what we got to do. But what I don't agree with is sitting here badging people down. Like, look, listen, all right. You said what you said. I said what I said. Like, for example, I'm putting me as an example. Like, you said what you said. All right, we could disagree. We could agree. Well, agree to disagree, whichever way it goes. But if we don't fucks with each other, let me go this way and you go that way. Don't mention me. I won't mention you. And that's the problem that's going on in here. People have a hard time letting go. Just let it go. You don't fuck with this person. Speak your piece. Speak your truth. Let everybody know, oh, this is like this. If it gets brought up, look, listen, I made a video. Go back to the video and let's leave it at that. I mean, I'm just trying to find ways so that, that people could sit here and how can I say it? Like, let bygones be bygones. Like, all right, you can't apologize. Don't come over here. Stay over there. I won't mention you. Like, yo, it's the shine. The shine. I ignore them people for a good reason. I have a lot of potential and I'd rather use it for positive energy. And that's a fact. That's the same thing I'm doing. Like, yo, y'all know there's a lot of content creators out here, right? A lot of content creators out here that come up with a lot of good topics. But there are people on here, what people call trolls and what they call detractors, and they'll get in these channels and these panels and they'll start causing chaos. It's kind of like in politics, right? You'll sit here, you have these presidents that want you to sit here and vote for them, right? One is promising you the good things, the other one is too. But behind the scenes, they're sitting here doing this, they're sitting here doing that. And what's happening is they're causing chaos amongst the communities, amongst the people, and people not even noticing it. My bad. I'm just trying to explain it to y'all so y'all can see, like, hey, on some real shit. And people are not even noticing it. So that's what I that's how I see these little trolls and these little detractors on here. They say there's good ones, they say there's bad ones. Some people call themselves trolls, some people call themselves detractors. I mean, I see a lot of people that are on here just doing them. Like, I mean, I get asked a lot on this, John, about a lot of people that I support. And the best thing that I can say is, look, listen, everybody has their opinion, right? If I'm not disrespected, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect somebody and start a whole new drama out of nowhere for no reason. Now, can I give my opinion respectfully? And that's what I've done, and that's how I do it. Yes. And that's how you gain your respect. Like, yo, talk to people respectfully. Like, a lot of us can talk. I've noticed that a lot of people on here cannot talk. Too much yelling, too much screaming. And I walk away. away from that shit. Once the screaming and the yelling start, I can't be around that, man. I'm antisocial for real. Like, that shit's on black and white. I just don't go by a diagnosis, because at the end of the day, if you go by a diagnosis that some doctor gave you, that shit holds you back. Because at the end of the day, you got to overcome whatever situation you're going through. They say I'm bipolar, and look, I'm still here managing, living life. Like, at times I feel like I'm down, like I feel like I'm depressed, but I fight that shit. And you know what's my biggest motivation? My kids. So, like, coming on this YouTube shit, like, there's times where, yeah, I'm having fun, but then I hop on a panel, I'm saying, hey, yo, everything, and I don't know where shit be going left. I'm like, oh, shit. Let me go see who else is live. Let me, So it's crazy. A lot of shit be happening on these panels, and I wish that a lot of these content creators, would, try to figure out what type of solution, what type of resolution they could bring to the table and deal with their differences, whether it's on the scene, behind the scenes, however it is. Like, because like as subscribers, like I'm speaking on the behalf of a lot of subscribers, right? I know that a lot of subscribers hate being put in the mess, in the bullshit, because when a beef happens out of nowhere, certain people get mentioned and then they get involved, and they be like, yo, wait, what happened? Like, oh, you seen this, you remember this, and like, yo, wait, you're putting me now in between a wall. Basically, you're telling me pick and choose which side you're going to be in now, because we having a problem now. I need to know which side you land in. Nah, I tell people, I look, man, hashtag fuck pick a side. I don't pick a side. If I have to pick a side, I pick me. I choose me. Right? And I'm just on this John speaking because right now, we don't need more division. What we need to do is find a resolution. That's what we need to do. Find a resolution. We need to focus on revision and not on television. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to make a change, they want to make a difference, but still stuck in the same phase. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to chase a bag, but stay at home and nag. Then when you ask them what they need, they say less talking, more opinions, no prayers with division. You ask me, y'all need to focus more on revision, rely less on television. How you want a future you have no vision? This world is just like fiction. What we need is more talking, less opinions, more prayers with no division. Before you come up with a conclusion, giving people false illusions, pick up a book, do your research, learn your history before you end up in a ditch making history. Division and religion isn't working. The only way to show God our faith and love is through our actions. Our convictions is the only thing that really unite us. One God, one nation, different beliefs. There's words that can't fly with the wind. There's insults that are not violent. Meanwhile, while you're home to them, they're killing you on the inside. If I was to tell you that I didn't hurt, I would be lying. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that there's truths that lie, especially when they're telling you that they're indifferent? Getting shoved to the side because you're different. There's a hug out there someone didn't receive today. Probably because of what was said about them yesterday. Probably because of the way they was dressed today. Not realizing that the one that they hate could be the one that saves their day. But you know what? Thanks to them, it's another day in history where you get to flip the pages to your book and speak your story. And Lord, it's unholy. But you know what hurts the most? As I walk down the street and I see how easily we're divided. When we all should be united. One body, one mind, one soul, a million talents. Lord, without you, we're all divided. Forgive them, Lord, for they don't know any better. They don't know that there's someone out there that loves them. And that's a fact. Like, that's